Okay, so like I say, Nietzsche is important in at least three respects. Whether or not you agree with his moral judgments with regard to Christianity, with regard to master and slave morality, with regard to any of the loaded terms that he tends to use, and he uses a lot, for effect more than anything, there are at least three main respects that Nietzsche is important as a moral theorist. Ultimately, he wants us to get beyond this concept of good and evil, right? Considering the concept of evil counterproductive, hateful, and life-denying. So, first, he questions our moral presuppositions. We haven't encountered a moral theorist who actually does this. Right? We haven't encountered a moral theorist who actually does this. We tend to evaluate moral theories based on what we want the moral theories to say. Right? Nietzsche wants to look deeply at what sort of presuppositions we bring to the table even before we evaluate a moral theory. So that's important. Secondly, Nietzsche suggests, and there are a lot of people who think rightly so, that our moral theories have amoral origins, or moral sentiments. Right? That which we automatically call good and that which we automatically call evil, right, have an amoral and in fact power-laden origin. Right? And then thirdly, what Nietzsche does is he demands a healthy, life-affirming disposition from a moral theory. So, you recall that Nietzsche started all of this off by saying that we have yet to seek after ourselves, or seekers of knowledge. We remain unknown to ourselves. Right? Well, what Nietzsche is arguing here, right, is that in developing moral theories, right, we tend to beg the question. We tend to lock on to these fixed ideas of good and evil, good and bad, what have you, right, rather than looking at our own dispositions, our own presuppositions, right? Our own sentiments. Right? When we judge, we should ask ourselves, why is it, even psychologically, that we are making the judgments that we are making? Right? So, question deeply, right? Not just in theory, in terms of transcendental ideals or what have you, right? But questioning of ourselves, right? Why we make the judgments that we make, is an important aspect of self-knowledge that is central to Nietzschean moral philosophy. So, thank you.